Alright, well, greetings and welcome to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Everywhere you look, Season 1, Episode 1. Whatever happened to predictability? So the Sky Simulation's VC-9 takes the center stage, flying through the skies from Albuquerque to Montrose, Colorado in an aviation tribute to the legacy of Full House and its profound impact. The episode is more than just a flight. It is a journey of recognition, honoring the Full House militiamen and women who shaped your experience with the show, transforming moments of reflection into leadership and celebration. As the aircraft climbs into golden hour skies familiar with the warmth of Full House nostalgia blends with the thrill of aviation storytelling, weaving personal memories, iconic quotes, and thematic tributes into every phase of the flight. Midway through the journey, reflections on the series surface, exploring its role in shaping perspective and growth. Whether it's recalling pivotal episodes that provided comfort or laughing at classic moments that soften life's lessons, the episode embraces Full House as a metaphor for transformation. Upon arrival in All-American City, the honorary ranks, Full-Bird Colonel, some generals, and admirals are awarded in a ceremonial tribute to those who embodied the show's values. As the flight concludes, we'll have a closing montage celebrating the enduring legacy of Full House in both personal and cultural memory, leaving a lasting message of appreciation of the series and its show, and of course the journey it inspired. The episode is a heartfelt fusion of aviation, nostalgia, and the impact of storytelling, a testament to how a show can shape a life, and how the skies can carry that forward. The episode is shaping it beautifully, blending aviation with personal storytelling, and of course at this point, to and for those who live in All-American City, I just want to let you know, especially because we had some trouble with some people back in high school, thank you in advance for your resistance. And on that note, even though this is a vice presidential aircraft, I'll say we have a club vice president. Okay, listen up. Since some of you are pilots anyway, listen up. Here's our plan here. Since I'm looking at the emergency exit, making sure that it's closed, our emergency plan here is if I have an engine failure before V1, I'll land straight ahead. I'll close the throttle, yield to oncoming traffic. And if I have an engine failure after V1, I'll come back the way I came in. And if I can't get back to Albuquerque for some odd reason, I'll look for places to land. And if we have to land off airport at all, I'll tell you to brace, things like that. And of course, if I'm over some bodies of water, I will, of course, let you know so that that's the case, that we're ditching. Although this interior is not really accurate to a VC-9, well, VC is for, Victor Charlie is for, very important carrier. I'm going to say that, of course, in this flight, you know, we're on our way to inaugurate Full House militiamen and women. Or actually, nominate them for something. Right now, I'm going to turn the passenger sides on. Get that? One. And now, of course, let's go into the cabin. Let me check around. Although this is not set up like the typical VC-9 was or always will be, I'm just going to harp on the emergency exits in here, make sure everything's okay. Okay, to and for those who wonder how to get out of the airplane, this goes for you too. I prefer, That really depends on the situation, but I prefer you go not walk on the wing because it's so soft. Well, you know, where my cursor is, go in these directions. You see that? Just go in these directions here. Same thing goes for over here too. Just see my cursor? Go in these directions. Like if one side is obstructed, go out this way. Or if this is obstructed, go out this way. You get what I mean? Just follow the directions of my cursor. Alright, if we have to evacuate, and of course I don't publicize emergencies or anything like that. Keep that in mind. I'll go outside in a minute to check the airplane. So. Laboratory not occupied just yet. It's not occupied just yet, so. Alright. Right back here. As usual, please open the door slowly, but move with a purpose. And hey, do not smoke back here. Same thing goes for this end. Hey, do not smoke back here. Especially because this is a DC-9 and has a rear air stair. I need to make sure that's okay back here before we go. Okay, looks like I can't get any further. Can the rest of you do the rest of the checking? Even though this here, I'll say, even though this here, of course, has, you know, some lights. Oh, and they work. Let's just keep them off for now, okay? Let me contact the first officer. First officer, you alright in there? Remember how to open the door? Just like in the BAE 146, remember? Let me see if I can close it from here. Actually, I'll go the long way. I need to make sure that the lights are on, or the passenger signs are on. Whoa, baby, they work! And the next one's over? You got it, dude. And as for the one who pushed me down the stairs earlier, how rude! Okay, I'm done. I'll go back in with Go Animate Logic, so right now. First officer, I'm going to shut the door. Alright, so right here, here's where it begins. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your acting captain, Labrador 5-4 here. Welcome aboard this very special flight departing from Duke City to All-American City in Colorado. In other words, Duke City, New Mexico to All-American City in Colorado. What is today's mission? Honoring the legacy of Full House and those who carried its spirit forward, of whom I'm one. This aircraft, the VC-9, isn't just taking to the skies, it's transporting memories, lessons, and well-earned ranks. So buckle up, because just like this flight, just like life, and especially aboard this flight, things are unpredictable. Predictability? Milkman, Paperboy, Evening TV, you know the drill. Today we honor the Full House Militia men and women, leaders who have embodied the heart of the show. And of course, in this episode, hence the title, Whatever Happened to Predictability, I didn't think this would happen. The few men and women in the Full House Militia, they've completed every episode of Full House, are fans, and of course, they've watched the show as penance for some wrongdoings in their pasts. And as of right now, we're gonna go inaugurate them. And if there's anything, you know, the real life people can do, and the fictional ones can do for these matters, I thank you in advance, you know, for your own defense. Especially when it comes to, especially my high school bully, who actually lives, you know, for the time being in the Salt Lake City general area. Who we'll just call Dustin H. He may have been bad to you, but he was good to me. Just whatever you do, I thank you for your defense in advance. Right now, let's go outside. Now the DC-9, of course, even though this is a VC-9, is a really loud airplane, so there won't be much dialogue out here. And if you've seen Robin Williams' RV, are you an idiot? What are you doing on top of the airplane? Okay, so right now, excuse me, still got some allergies going on. This is unusual at this time of year. Yep, you saw this country correctly. Alright. Alright. Here's the service door here. Alright. Once again, that was the service door, and now we're gonna look around some more. All right. Here we have the main entrance door. Before you enter, I give the signature wave. Just like if you've seen the movie Air Force One, I give the signature wave. And then from there, I go right in. Or something like this. And then, I go. reading them. Oh, I want to read those. Alright, if you want to learn how to operate the stairway, feel free to pause. Next up. Alright, we're done here. This I'm sure of it. Can the rest of you take a look? I'm really done here, whether I am or not. Whether I'm done or not, I am. So, remember, you gotta be a team to run this thing. Okay, I'm going back in the cockpit. Knock, knock, knock. First officer, may I come in? Everybody alright? Everything okay? Alright, begin flying now. Okay. Let's turn the radio on and... and of course... it'll take a while to get to All American City, so... But they say aim high. If that's too fast, since I'm still learning this airplane, we'll adjust accordingly. We'll go to 7,000 feet. Okay. Yes, we're gonna fly over the 14ers. So 5,000, 4, 3, 2. Get ready to go now. Turn them off. Actually, let's turn the cockpit lights off. Sorry about that. Extended on. Okay. Let's get going.
Albuquerque ground Labrador 5-4 heavy request taxi for takeoff straight out departure.
Labrador 5-4 heavy taxi to an altitude runway 8 taxiway Bravo 5 Bravo 5 Bravo Delta Cross runway 8 Alpha 4 Alpha Alpha 1. Contact tower on 123.775 when ready.
Taxi to and hold short runway 8 via taxiway Bravo 5 Bravo Bravo 4 Delta Cross runway 8 Alpha 4 Alpha Alpha 1 Labrador 5-4 heavy.
Let's go. Everybody here? Alright. You know, while we're at it, of course, will admit that I've annoyed a lot of people back in elementary, middle, and high school. And Full House actually has helped, you know, change the journeys of my life. It really has. And of course, even when I was finishing 8th grade, because I really loved somebody, you know, even nowadays still do. Full House has, of course, you know, changed my life a lot. You know, it really has. Now, while I'm at it, you know, bearing in mind that I have nothing Full House related, you know, as far as call sign goes.
Labrador 5-4 heavy, hold position, caution other traffic.
There's nothing.
Hold position, Labrador 5-4 heavy.
There is nothing. I'm keeping going. Anyway, the call sign is Labrador 5-4. To say that other statement that there's nothing really Full House related on board. Because even though Comet, the dog, was a golden retriever, I'm more fond of the English Labrador, to tell you the truth. You can ask my taste buds as to why. Now, of course, Labrador 5-4 is my call sign.
Roger, Labrador 5-4 heavy.
Labrador 5-4 is my call sign mostly to preserve the integrity of the word fiction. And even though I'm in the VC9, one thing I have to say, or I wish to say at this time, is that, you know, I don't want to use the C-32 because that's currently being used. And as of right now, of course, I'm definitely a Classics fan. This happens to be one of them. And while we're on our way towards the hold short of runway 08, of course, let's see what else we have here. As we taxi out to the runway and reach the hold short point, let's take a moment to how Full House worked its magic. Was it corny humor? The life lessons wrapped in sitcom gold? Or maybe just the way it makes us feel? Maybe just the way it makes us feel like part of the Tanner family. Either way, this flight is carrying the weight of gratitude and transformation. All American City waits. Awaits, of course. Full House militia men and women, get ready for the honor flight. Okay, the runway's in sight. The ceremony begins when these wheels break ground. Let's fly this flight. Let's fly this tribute the way Danny Tanner would want it. Responsibly, but with a little flair. Why aren't you stopping? Big. This thing just got on the runway. This doesn't have any brakes on it. Why not? Get off just really quick. Just for a quick moment. Well, you can always make it work. Well, you can always make it work. Where's the parking brake located? Sorry about that. Get him.
approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 8.
Cleared for takeoff runway 8, Labrador 54 heavy.
There's gonna be a lot of that, so I'll take you outside for once. Officer, you alright? If I can point something out here, we're going to the Voltera neighborhood, which is just out my, it's just out my nose here. I think it's in my, I think it's in my 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock range. Voltera neighborhood, like, right around here, Albuquerque has the biggest slide there is.
Labrador 54
I think it's right around here.
frequency change approved.
Albuquerque Tower, Labrador 54 heavy, frequency change. Albuquerque approach, Labrador 54 heavy, is time 5 miles east of Albuquerque, 7,100 feet. Request flight following.
Labrador 54 heavy, Albuquerque approach. Squawk 0416.
Squawk 0416, Labrador 54 heavy.
Labrador 54 heavy radar contact.
Glenwood Hills.
Albuquerque 7,200 feet. Altimeter 2992.
Roger, Labrador 54 heavy.
And we're gonna go to Glenwood Hills just for a brief moment, okay? Because that's actually a neighborhood where I spent.
Labrador 54 heavy.
Yeah,
Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
first 30 years of my life.
Labrador 54 heavy, Albuquerque approach. Cleared through the Charlie
So,
airspace.
30 years of my life.
Cleared through Charlie airspace, Labrador 54 heavy.
We're gonna fly through Glenwood Hills because I spent 30 years of my life there. 30 years of my life. How I got that much? I first moved into the neighborhood on 1 May 1995. And of course, you know, I always dreamed of flying a lot of airplanes. In fact, I dream of flying too many on a regular basis, so here's one of them I'm living out right here, right now. It's a McDonnell Douglas DC-9, created by Sky Simulations, and of course, yeah, you'll have to fly this thing, of course, manually. As we fly over Glenwood Hills, of course, right down below us, like off the port side of the airplane, like right here, Grit the dog for president lives in this general area. And I could carry Grit's vice president in this thing. See, right around here Grit lives. Right now, let's see. Alright, back in the cockpit. I just need to fly right on it. So. 336. Let's follow it exactly. Try it, okay.
Labrador Flight 4 We're still on navigation. Contact Albuquerque approach for 127.4. Good day.
127.4 Labrador Flight 4 Heavy. Goodbye. Albuquerque approach Labrador Flight 4 Heavy 8,600 feet.
Labrador Flight 4 Heavy Albuquerque approach here.
than nothing. 337 is better than nothing. DC-9 is really loud. So, even though it is, I'll still fly it anyway. But right now, since I'm heading for All-American City, of course, I'm figuring out the autopilot, and today's actually one of the best days I have for the DC-9. And VC-9, even. We just passed over Rio Rancho from time being I recorded this video. And of course, as of right now, we're still climbing. Or so we hope. 900,000 to go. Okay. Come on, you can do it. 900,000 to go. Well, I meant to tell you earlier, here we go, as the Tanner family would say. Hold on to your hats, people. Engine set. V1. Rotate. We have liftoff. Next stop, All-American City. And with its climb, we rise into the legacy of those who made Full House unforgettable.
Labrador 5-4 heavy contact Albuquerque approach on 123.9.
Going to 123.9 Labrador 5-4 heavy. Albuquerque approach Labrador 5-4 heavy 8,700 feet.
Labrador 5-4 heavy Albuquerque approach Albuquerque 9.902 radar contact. Continue.
Yeah, I shouldn't be having the flaps down for this long. Lot of climb. Gotta get higher. Even if we're flying low today, history is being made. Yes, you heard me. Even if we're flying too low today, history is being made. To me, when somebody makes Full House Colonel,
Labrador 5-4 heavy contact Albuquerque Center on 132.8. Good day.
132.8 Labrador 5-4 heavy. Goodbye. Bye.
okay.
Albuquerque Center Labrador 5-4 heavy 8,700 feet.
Labrador 5-4 heavy Albuquerque. Center altimeter 29.9 radar contact.
But when somebody makes Full House Colonel or General, that's a big deal. especially for me in the Full House Militia. That really is a big deal. Shouldn't take this long. I'll fly you manually up to 7,000. That's definitely something that, of course, could have, would have, and should have been done better. Yeah. 7,000 to go. Push. Come on, you can do it. 7,000 to go. Feet above ground level. Come on, 7,000 feet AGL. Come on. Oh, do it, Labrador 5-4. Springs for some reason. Or is that Hamas Springs? Oh, hello. Cañón. Ponderosa. I just ran flying over Hamas. No, Hamas. See, that's an area my parents and brother really love. They love going to Hamas. The village, of course, just northwest of Albuquerque somewhere. Viva Nuevo Mexico. From the time being I record this video. I'm making some history here. Good ones. Good history, that is. Viva Nuevo Mexico. Okay, come on. Okay, we can go to 18,000. No problem. We can go there. No problem. I'm still acquainting with the DC-9 anyway. No problem. No problem. We can go 18,000 or nearly so. No problem. Yeah, no problem. No problem. No problem. Sure, no problem. That's fine. Hitting 334, that's fine. Alright, we're here. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is your acting Captain Labrador 5-4 here. We're at cruising altitude now, and of course, we're leading into the awards nomination. Do you ever think about a show, about how a TV show can shape a person? Whether it was Uncle Jesse's coolness, Uncle Danny's wisdom, or DJ's unwavering leadership? Full House was more than just entertainment. It was a guidebook. And that's why today we nominate our Full House militiamen and women for ranks they truly deserve, which consist of a full bird colonel, a general, and an admiral. The milestones that symbolize their contributions to the mission. So as we cruise at altitude, let's reflect on what this series has meant to us. So right now I'm gonna go into the cabin. I know you guys are careful, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn the seatbelt sign off. No smoking sign will remain on. First officer, you got the airplane. Real quick before I'm headed off to Denver Center. You got the PA system okay? I want the rest of you. Not right now. I want okay, I have pure H2O waiting for. Actually, I'll take some H2O right now. As I pretend to take some H2O. I pretend to grab the H2O. Go, 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 go. In there. Oh, yeah. So, right now, let's go into the cabin. I'll go with the exit rows. So, while I'm at it, of course, let's see what we have here. I'll go with this exit here. Let me talk to these folks here. They're telling me, honestly, Full House has taught us.
For heavy contact, Denver Center on 118.575. Good day.
Just like right now, life is not always smooth.
Going to 118.575, Labrador 5-4 heavy. Denver Center, Labrador 5-4 heavy, flight level 180.
Labrador 5-4 heavy, Denver Center radar contact continued.
I was looking around here. This person's telling me here that life is not always smooth sailing, you know. But with family, blood, or chosen. I'll say again, but with family, blood, or chosen. Then you push through. Right now, up in the clouds, like there are any, we honor that spirit. Now, bearing in mind, I check the emergency exits a lot because, you know, they're hence the type, and hence the situation. And of course, everybody here's like, you got it, dude. Now, of course, let me talk to the person who pushed me down the stairs. Okay, looks like we're crossing the Colorado state line. And now, let me go to the back and talk to them, okay? It's like in Full House. Alright, which one of them? The right side? Definitely a trouble. Definitely a troubled side, okay, I understand. Window? Hey, can I talk to you? I just want to let you know, you pushed me down the stairs earlier when I was doing the checks. What made you think you could get away with that? Well, in the words of Danny Tanner, you deliberately disobeyed either one of us. So right now, of course, I decided to hold you in your current rank. And of course, you know, you're going to be delayed in getting your general and admiral promotion. Yep. You're likely going to be delayed until I turn 32. Depending how you act. Depending on how you act. So right now I want you to... You don't have to put intense amounts of thinking into it, but think about what you did wrong and why you pushed me down the stairs when I was checking the tail cone. Okay. Alright, while I'm at it, there are the things that matter here, okay? Alright, they all been taken care of. You know, there are some lessons that matter, like what you saw me doing at the engines. Of course, let's see here. It's okay to be yourself. Let me see what we have here. Family is more than just blood. In the Tanner family household, it wasn't a conventional family. And as you can see here, unlike Danny Tanner, when, of course, he likes to dust whatever he has. That's why I check the engines and everything. And as I go to the back of the plane, I wonder how everybody's doing back here. Laboratory is still not occupied, that's good. And now I'm just going to go ahead and go to the middle of the airplane again. Heck yeah. Actually, I'll go on the starboard side of the airplane, if that's okay. So the Tanner family household is not a conventional family. So that's why I opted for the DC-9 in this video. Well, in this video, the VC-9. I opted for it because, you know, also because of, you know, integration, that I could reflect on how Full House taught that family is who stands by you, even in unexpected places like my creative projects or aviation storytelling. And of course, this is what I wish to have, is something like this VC-9 here. Now, of course, embracing life's unpredictability to show that reinforce that life doesn't always go according to plan, but that's okay. And how I tie this into flying, that no flight is exactly the same. Sometimes I have to navigate turbulence just like in life. When, of course, someone right here had pushed me down the stairs. Mistakes are not failures, they're lessons, and they usually are. Characters like DJ and even Jesse made plenty of mistakes, but we always learn from them. And of course, here's one of them right here, right now. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna go to the cockpit. Losing altitude. I just wanted to check on you. That's why I came. I need to close the door. Okay. Okay, and here's a mistake that I corrected just now. Perhaps an in-flight reflection on personal growth. Like how watching every episode of Full House episode as penance ultimately became a transformative experience. Like when I came in the cockpit just now, when Danny Tanner burned the turkey, I came in. Everyone needs support, including leaders. Like, even Danny Tanner, the responsible father, leaned on his friends, family, and acquaintances when things got tough. That's what we all did. Change is inevitable, but memories last. The series ended. Kids grew up. Life moved forward, but lessons stayed. Now, of course, what do we have here?
Good day.
125.35 Labrador flight.
We got land.
Goodbye. Bye. 10% Labrador flight.
Now, of course, second chances matter while I'm at it too, so. Many characters in the show had moments where they messed up, but they were always given the chance to make things right. But like right here, right now, I'll say, since I also love Robin Williams' RV movie, I'm on top of the airplane. For this matter. Again, I'm on top of the airplane. And I come down here. Someone might tell me, are you an idiot? What are you doing on top of the airplane? But that's RV. That's RV. Not Full House. And of course, I'm going back in the airplane. And whoever lives in All-American City as of right now, here's what we have here. Is that forgiveness and personal growth are very important. And of every episode of Full House I watched, such as the time that Michelle fell off the horse, if there's anything you can do to help me, just be somewhat prepared, and of course keep your defenses up. Or just in case, of course, Dustin H, wants to go near your town or anything like that, I appreciate your defense in advance. And of course, friendship isn't just, it's just as powerful as family. Whether it was Jesse and Joey's brotherly bond or Kimmy Gibbler's unwavering friendship with DJ. DJ and everyone involved showed that friends can be just as important as family. And a moment reflecting on the importance of chosen friends, family, and acquaintanceships built through passions like aviation, which is what we all are here for. Aviation, animals, military, maritime, and a lot of things, especially health and safety. It's okay to be yourself, from Stephanie's struggle with self-confidence to Jesse's balancing act between rock star coolness and fatherhood. Full House reminded us that authenticity matters, so this is what this narrative is all about. Hard work pays off. Characters like Danny, Becky, and Jesse work tirelessly in their careers and personal lives to achieve success. Yeah, hard work pays off. Danny Tanner, Becky, and Jesse worked tirelessly in their careers and personal lives to achieve success. And this episode is one of it. Like when I fly the DC-9, I'm likely going to go visual for a long time. I'm not going to make any IFR flight plans. And this is part of the process. And family traditions matter. Whether it's Jesse's obsession with Elvis Presley or the Tanner family's heartfelt traditions, the show highlighted the importance of passing down meaningful experiences. Maybe a nod to an old tradition you hold dear, or incorporating Full House ball-style sentimental moments. Like, I've been playing Flight Simulator since I was in high school. And even though I did a lot of things wrong here, and I had the crash settings off, this is just fictional and for entertainment. So, right now, we're going to begin the landing process.
Kilo Mike Tango Juliet traffic Labrador 54 Heavy 24 miles south, flight level 185 inbound to land runway 31.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we begin the landing process at this point. Alright, so right now I'm going to turn the seatbelt sign back on, and you better get back to your seats or sit down somewhere, anywhere. All cabin staff prepare for landing at this time, thank you. I'm just going to fly this manually in. Bearing in mind that I'm still learning how to fly the DC-9, I'm doing a lot of things wrong, and please be respectful in what I can say or do better. Just like Danny Tanner would want it. You better have finished. Whoever was in there. Ladies and gentlemen, please fasten your seatbelts. This will be a rough landing going into Montrose at this point. We got somebody to inaugurate and nominate and things like that. And this is a big deal, especially in the Full House Militia. You should know why at this point. I shouldn't have to tell you. I must not have to tell you. It's a big deal. Hold on. You know, the DC-9 is meant for strange missions. That's why I fly this flight. Especially as of today. There can't be snow on the ground right now. What is that? First officer, does it look like snow to you? Alright. All cabin staff, if you think that's snow, get the winter wear out right now. Or actually, upon landing, get the winter wear out. Okay? I'll find the from here. Much as we do. You see, Flight Simulator, I keep these on purpose because I want to explore places. And these things here help me find the runway and how to approach it. And it helps me know what's there. And if you remember any of those commercials where these teens are reckless driving, like from Channel 1, if you even bother to watch Channel 1 at all or even pay attention to the show, you might have heard, in the real world, there is no spokesperson to prevent reckless driving. There's only you. Speak up. This is the only place where I could use a spokesperson, so to speak, as you can see here. Almost in. Nautical miles, 2 nautical miles, and we are in. Slow down, you won't have to die. I wonder how true could that possibly be. In this video, let's pretend, of course, the Master of Ceremonies says, take your time. Or at least one of them. One of the Master of Ceremonies says, take your time. As you know, you have a deadly task in your hands. But of course, we're here. In All-American City now. When I'm done in All-American City here, my next stop is, likely going to be in Wyoming. Attack 1 degree. 0 to raising. Yes, even though I'm too fast. I have to be. In order to make the landing. Terrain. I heard you the first time you said that. That's why I have this on, because this helps. Hold on. Too slow. I'm back in the cockpit for this very session. We'll make it through. We'll make it 2 through and out, alright? Yeah, into, through, and out. We'll make it. Hold on. 1.
Think rate.
Brace for it. Brace for impact.
We're down. That was close.
Sure thing it was. All the way. Speed brakes all the way. As far as it will go. Sure thing it was close. Sure thing we're down. I've been here like forever, so I'm gonna go all the way down. can't get these brakes all the way closed. Why not? Outstanding, why not? Outstanding, why not? Crash. Seeing there's no brakes on it. Stand by, hold on! DC-9, of course, is meant for the strangest of all missions. Okay, let me go all the way to the end here. Let me go to the fueling box, okay? Just let me get off the runway, and we can have our ceremony. That'll be your one more thing. That will be your one... I'll say again, that will be your one more thing. As soon as I can get to the fuel box, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to All American City. Say again, welcome to All American City. Time now from we landed is 12:41 U.S. Mountain Time hours, and of course, I'm just looking for a place to park, and we'll have the ceremony. Sorry, I can't close the dive brakes for some reason. Maybe I'll leave them open. They need to be checked anyway. I'm not up for hitting a plane, so I'm gonna go all the way. Oh yeah, this is where I usually park when I come here to All American City. The only issue is I can't stop it in time. Ow. No. Hold on. May just have to stop out here for some reason. Alright, I'm sure of it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to All American City. Get your windows open. Here too. Door open. BRB. Now time for one more thing in your ceremony. This is it. As Joey Gladstone would say, cut it out. Bring her down. Cut it! Cut it out! Or I wonder how he said it. Oh, it's been a while. Cut it out! So now, let me get the equipment. Now we leave the spoilers open, so that way. Of course. The spoilers could be looked at. Sorry, no. Loons. Yeah, I'm opening every door. This plane needs to be checked anyway. Open it up. Okay, everything's on at this point, so. Where's the officer? You alright? Service door. Get out. Get out. I can get out the service door. Or can I? Nope. Doesn't look like it. I'll just end it here at the service door. I can't go down the stairs anyway. Y'all, I apologize for parking in that position. I'm still learning the DC-9. So anyway. Still. See, the DC-9 is really noisy. We're gonna have to have it from right here. Or will we? Alright, since the DC-9 is really noisy, let me get to about human height. Yeah, referring to the drone. Is this about human height? I think so. Here's our closing ceremony begins. Greetings. This is Labrador 5-4 from the Full House Militia. Today we honor the Full House Militia workmen, or better yet, the Full House Militia men and women who have upheld the values of the Tanner family: loyalty, leadership, and laughter. In recognition of their dedication, we award the ranks of full bird colonel, general, and admiral to some folks here today. This is more than just an honorary title. It's a reflection of how storytelling, humor, and life lessons shape people in real ways, like they did for me. The skies have carried this tribute, but the message remains grounded. Wherever you look, there's always someone who makes life better, and there usually is. Congrats to all honorees. This journey concludes, but the lessons of Full House, those soar or far beyond today's flight. To the militia men, women, the viewers, and every person or every living organism shaped by this series, your ranks are well earned and your story continues. Everywhere you look, everywhere where you go, there's a heart, a hand to hold on to. Also, that's why I said just now, there's a face of somebody who needs you. And yes, when you're lost out there and you're all alone, life is waiting to carry you home. So that's our show. If you like, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. We'll see you all around. If there's anything you want me to say or do better, let me know in the comment box below. And please be respectful about it. Thank you.